Hey everyone, and welcome to another All About RVs video. Today we're going to take a look at a brand new 2022 Zinger 211RD travel trailer by Crossroads RV. We're going to take a few minutes, walk you through the inside and outside of the RV. We'll be right back on the inside. Alright guys, we are now up inside the new 2022 Zinger 211RD travel trailer here. We're going to spin through the inside real quick and then we'll head back outside. So first thing, we're going to start here in the rear of the RV, and this is basically your dinette table and sofa area back here. On the left here we have a 4-person dinette. There is a little bit of storage under one side of the dinette area here. This dinette will fold down and make into a bed. There's also an electric outlet underneath that dinette table area there, so you could plug something in there if you needed to. Up above the window here, there's TV hookup area. So there's a backer in the wall, so you could mount a TV there if you wanted to. You got the hookups and electric outlet on the ceiling right there. And then you have your sound bar area over there above the window on that side. Now back here on all 3 sides here, you have windows. So each window will open. They are tinted windows as well, just to kind of help keep some of that sunlight out and give you a little more privacy. Sofa area here will fold down and make into a bed. There is some storage underneath of there also. And then you can also see the little flip down arm there with the built-in little cup holders. Some overhead storage up there. And also, as you're kind of walking through the Zinger products and stuff too, you will see these little things here, basically just kind of letting you know that it is Wi-Fi ready, and you basically have to subscribe to that system and everything. Talk with your salesperson about that. They'll be glad to go over that with you, but you can subscribe and do a 4G Wi-Fi setup there if you want. It is prepped for some of that stuff. Now on the left side here we have our 10.7 cubic foot Norcold 12 volt refrigerator right here. And just below that refrigerator is the electric box with the breakers and fuses. Over to the right here we have our propane furnace, which blows directly out this area. And just up above there is a pantry area as well. Pretty deep area there. It's probably 20 inches deep roughly. Now up above us here we have our Coleman drop-in AC, and this basically blows out both directions, has filters in there that you need to wash out every now and then. Little kitchen area here, you have the Greystone oven, which does have the glass front, has a light in the oven, light up knobs, 3-burner stovetop, the flip down glass lid there for when you're not using it. It gives you a little extra counter space. You have some storage and a couple drawers on the left side here below the sink area. Up top here you do have a hood range light and fan, Greystone microwave, and you also have some more storage space up here. Window behind your faucet area there, again that window does open. High-rise sprayer faucet, and then you do have a double bowl undermount stainless sink with the little matching sink covers here. Over on this side we have our propane furnace control here, thermostat. Down below is the LP leak detector. Back in behind here is going to be the bathroom area. So you have foot flush toilet, a little bit of storage space down here. Little tub area right here. You have the ABS shower surround, and you also have little fan and vent up top here. All vinyl floor throughout the RV. Up here in the front part of the RV, you have your camper queen bed. So basically what that means is this is a 60-inch wide queen bed, 74 inches long. A real queen is 60 by 80. So this is a camper queen, it's a short queen. Some models and different floor plans and stuff may have longer ones, but on the smaller unit they're using a shorter queen. Over here you have more TV hookup area here. So again, at that ceiling area right there, you'll see the electric outlet, the cable outlet has the booster button there, and then it also has the little switch for that Wi-Fi antenna stuff there as well. There's a power switch there for that. Hanging closet on both sides of the bed. The one electric outlet over here on the left side again has that little lightning bolt thing on there, so that would work off an inverter system. And the one on the right does not. So a little bit different setup there. The one on the right also has some 12-volt USB outlets there as well. There is some storage underneath the bed, so you can store some stuff. You don't have to actually raise the bed up. The bed is just kind of an open storage area down there. All right, guys, we're gonna head outside. I wanna show you around the outside as well. Right before we do, this is your awning and out button, auxiliary light. I forgot to turn those on as well, but you got some little accent lighting under the bed, under the counter area and stuff here as well. Kind of see it down there. Also, water heater on gas and electric buttons here, water pump, some light switches, and your monitor panels and stuff, your holding tanks, all right here. All right, we're gonna head back outside. We'll be right back on the outside. All right, guys, we're now back on the outside of the new 2022 Zinger 211RD travel trailer here. We're gonna start here on the door side, kind of spin our way around. So first things up, this is a aluminum sided wood structured RV. And just a quick reference, over here was the hitch I videoed last, and that is a fiberglass exterior with aluminum studding structure. So two different looks depending on what you prefer. Aluminum siding is less expensive than fiberglass siding. So up front here you have a large pass-through storage. There's a light here on the left. You have power stabilizer jacks on the front and rear of the RV. There's a button here on the side to run the front ones up, and then there'll be a button on the back to do the back ones. Comes standard with the Lippert solid step entry here. The step comes down, touches the ground, has adjustable feet. Traditional RV entry door and screen door. You do have a power awning, has adjustable arms for tilting for water runoff purposes, has an LED light strip also built in. Tandem axle on this unit, 5 lug wheels, easy lube hubs. You also have 4-wheel electric drum brakes. So you do have to make sure you have a brake controller in your tow vehicle to control the brakes on the RV. Next to the entry door there is where you'll usually find your model number. So if you're out shopping and looking at a dealer's lot, usually look right there to find the unit and model number of what you're liking so you can let your salesperson know. You'll also see that 3-year structural limited warranty there. It's a nice feature to have. Not all brands of RVs have a 3-year structural warranty. Some only have a 1. So you'll see a few manufacturers kind of talk about that on their advertisements. You do have a stove exhaust vent in between those 2 exterior speakers there. There's a little flapper in there that you need to open when you're wanting to use that stove exhaust. Right here you have your gravity fill freshwater tank, an electric outlet, and a cable outlet. So you could plug something in out here, for example a TV if you wanted to. Down below you have the 1.5-inch freshwater tank drain for the quick dump drain, and then you have a red and blue line over here which are cold water drains, or low point drains, hot and cold water low point drains. 6-gallon gas electric water heater here on the rear corner. Traditional 4-inch square tube bumper here on the back. A lot of people store their dump hose in the rear. You have the spare tire mounted on the back bumper as well. There is a cable inlet down here in the lower left corner. So if you do go to a fancy enough campground to have cable, that can be done. Just below that center top running light there, the unit is prepped for a Furrion observation or backup camera. So you could hook up that, talk with your salesperson about that if that does interest you. Those are really nice to have to allow you to see what's going on behind you when you're traveling down the road or backing into a campsite. Now, popping up a couple pictures of the roof here, you can see up on top of here, it's got a decent arch to it for, again, water runoff purposes. But there's things up there as far as ACs, plumbing stack vents, crank up roof vents, skylights, all that type of stuff that might be up on top of your roof depending on the model that you're looking at. This particular one was also ordered with the solar package that they offer. So you have a 190 watt solar panel up top here, and that is also inverter prepped. So you could add an inverter to it and it will run some of those electric outlets in the RV that we were speaking about earlier. But it is prepped for that inverter. You'll see that when we get to the storage compartment area on this model. So if that interests you, again, talk with your salesperson about that. And it also has a Bluetooth solar charge controller you'll see when we get up there as well. Squeezing down through here, you have 30 amp power cord, which is a detachable power cord. It's about 25 or 30 feet long. Furnace exhaust out right here. Hot and cold outside utility shower, your city water inlet, and your black tank flush to allow you to clean out the toilet tank a little easier. Now just down below here is your gray and black dump area right here. So you have a gray handle for your gray tank, the smaller 1.5-inch tube basically. Then you have the black handle for your black tank, which is the larger 3-inch tube on the left. So you can tell by size and also color of the handle which one you're dumping. But best to dump your black first, then your gray to rinse out your dump hose. The unit is currently riding on an I-beam chassis. You do have gutters that run down both sides, has the nicer 3-inch gutter extensions on the ends to help push away the water a little better. Now down on this side of the compartment here, you can see over here the charge controller for this solar panel when it's ordered with that option. And then over here is where it's actually prepped for an inverter to be added in. So there's some wiring and stuff up inside of this area here where you could mount your inverter, connect it to the electric system. Some important informational stickers here as well. We're going to pop these up for you. The first one is your main data sticker, which has production dates and VIN numbers and gross vehicle weights, axle sizes, all that on there. But really important about that gross vehicle weight. Next, you're going to have the unloaded vehicle weight on here as well, which is basically telling you what the RV weighed when it rolled off the factory assembly line. Do not exceed that gross weight. So you can take your gross weight minus your unloaded weight and get your cargo weight. So very important, guys, when you are loading this thing up, make sure you don't exceed that gross weight. Also, there's a tire sticker here telling you tire size, but on that tire sticker, most importantly, telling you tire pressure. Make sure you maintain your tire pressure. Don't let it drop too low. Otherwise, you can blow out your tires a lot easier. Now up front here, we have two 20-pound propane tanks under this bottle cover. We have power tongue jack, 2 5/16 hitch ball, safety chain, 7-way Bargman wiring plug. There is also a built-in battery disconnect here, and also solar prep on the front. So you could add a portable solar panel to the system if you needed to or wanted to. That's a pretty cool feature there. So not only if you order it with that 190 watt up top, you also get the advantage of having the ability to just plug in another panel if you really do some boondock camping. All right, guys, thank you for taking the time to watch my video. Really do appreciate it. Be sure to check out Couch's RV Nation, one of the largest internet discount dealers in the country, guys. Will definitely save you a lot of money on a new RV. Thanks again.